Doing YouTube alone has got to be one of the worst things ever. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the struggles of doing YouTube alone. My name is Zuffs. This is my second channel, and yeah. Well, the first thing I'd like to talk about is the crazy struggle for video ideas, and ideas in general, matter of fact. I feel like a big part about YouTube is having that feedback. When I first started YouTube, I could talk to my friends about brainstorming ideas. We could brainstorm scenarios like for the videos that we come up with, and you know, overall, just make ideas. But when you're alone, you don't really get that. You're kind of just have to make everything yourself, and you know that I feel like that can only take you so far. Not only that, when I'm recording with people, jokes will come on the fly. There's that chemistry we have between each other where we're just being ourselves. Again, you have to replicate that same personality when you're alone, and it's just not always true. It's not pure. It feels like you're sitting alone in a room trying to entertain yourself, and that is very difficult. I will say it's very, very difficult. Another hard part about YouTube alone is not getting any input. With ideas, you can't get input on those ideas. There's no input on your titles or your thumbnails. And say you have a whole video planned out and everything, you can't get input on what you made. The problem with not having that input is you strictly will rely on yourself for your own input. And that can really create some false realities. You can have a bad ego and you can think, okay, my videos are so great when they're not. Or the other way around, you know, you can get such a deflated ego and just start to think, man, I don't know how I can improve. As I grow older, my main group of friends is slowly shrinking over time. You know, we're all growing older, and that's not an excuse necessarily that, you know, we have to stop playing games, but it's just how it goes. I don't play games with my friends anymore. They don't get on. I just do it all alone, and it is hard. And I'm going to mention many more reasons why that it's hard doing YouTube alone. It's simply just not as fun alone. I can't help myself remembering the old days when I did have friends to make videos with, and that's why I started YouTube, was just having fun. I didn't take it serious at all. My friends just thought it was cool. We all made dumb Fortnite montages that were pretty fucking horrible, I'm gonna be honest. But you know, we were just doing it for fun. We were kind of competing. I ended up making more videos beyond that because I was just having fun with, I wanted to capture the moments that we had, not only to look back on, but also to just like, I don't know, put it out there. It was all for fun. I didn't care. And those videos are still on my main channel if you check. But when you don't have friends, it really does kill the fun. Like I said, for all the reasons I mentioned prior, and also you don't have that chemistry. You don't have that chemistry between you guys. It's just you. Like I said, it's like you're in a room trying to entertain yourself all alone. And that's how recording feels sometimes. I will just sit there and think, how can I be entertaining? It doesn't come natural. I have to think, and it'll get better with time. I know that, but I can't really fathom how some people will do YouTube alone all their careers, because you have no one to talk to. You can't have random funny events that happen in your videos when you record with them. None of that. It's just you. Socialization is very important for the human mind, and just in general, it's so important. If you want to see an example, watch Mr. Beast's video of him being isolated. I'll put the video up on screen. I don't know how scripted that is, but I would go insane too. You're stripped of every little bit of communication, what you're used to. You have no one to talk to. You have no one to express yourself to, and just so many other reasons. It's just common sense. So bringing this back to YouTube, when you don't have anyone to talk to about YouTube, or when you're doing any videos, you're cutting yourself off from that socialization. Okay, yeah, you can argue it's virtual. You're not talking in person, but still, you're talking to someone. Another difficult thing about doing YouTube alone is YouTube becomes more of a mental game. With all these points that I put together, it's all on yourself. Everything, it's in your head. You're your own coach. You're your own guide. And sometimes, as much as I would love to find someone to talk about YouTube with and communicate ideas, get ideas, try to improve, take constructive criticism, you know, I don't always have that, and not everyone can always have that. It's just hard. And YouTube is already a mental game. All that just makes it even worse. You're trying to think of, fuck, I just hit my mic. You're trying to think of your own ideas. You're trying to think if they're good or not. You're trying to think, okay, is this gonna work? You're gonna battle yourself with your progress. So overall, you're just battling your own thoughts all together. No advice, no criticism. Like I said, everything I mentioned before, it's left with yourself. Speaking more on criticism, your own criticism can mislead you. As I said earlier, you can think something is really good and it's really not. It could be complete ass, or you think something's not as good when in reality it is. And that goes both ways, vice versa. And on the other hand, you could not be criticizing yourself enough. You could just be going about YouTube. Like, say your goal is to become a content creator and start making this your career, and you don't criticize yourself enough, and you're not getting criticism from other people, you're not going to get anywhere. Okay, can we take a second to talk about how my hunger is going down so fucking fast? Bro, these early versions of Minecraft are absolutely insane. Is it just me, or are they like harder or something? But yeah, so even more of a mental game. Recording sometimes feels like I am in a psych ward, in a room alone. No one to talk to, trying to entertain myself while entertaining the video at the same time. I don't have sporadic ideas on the spot all the time. Compared to if I were to be playing a game with a group of people, we could just be talking, and that's enough content sometimes. And that's why podcasts work. They're just talking. What they're talking about, their conversations, their ideas, that's entertaining. But when you're doing that alone, you're talking to yourself, and you're talking to a camera. It's just you and a camera, nothing else. Is that a zombie villager? Why do you look like that? Bro, old zombie villagers look so fucking weird. My fault, bro. So a takeaway from this whole conversation is try not to do YouTube alone. It's always great to be alone at times, but not all the time. When you strip yourself of any human contact, it's just gonna fuck you up. So if you do want to do YouTube and you want to take it serious, find some sort of group of friends, or look for good groups that, whether they're passionate about YouTube or not, just something. You could just play games with them. They don't even have to know a lot about YouTube to give you some feedback, because 9 times out of 10 you'll get some information out of that, and it will help. As my friends start to grow away from me as I get older, what I'm trying to do is trying to find people that have the same passion as I do, and that we can all communicate, create ideas together. We can all criticize each other. That's my main goal, because I feel like that would benefit me so much. And I wouldn't get too discouraged about giving up if you lose some friends either, because in the end, there's always going to be someone out there for you. I recently made some new friends that they do YouTube as well. It really is fun talking to them. It doesn't even matter what level they're on or I am on. It's just always fun to communicate and just, see what they think about too. I love learning about YouTube. I love experiencing what a YouTuber is like. And I don't know. I really do like doing YouTube. I just remember being little and watching my favorite Minecraft YouTubers, or my favorite YouTubers playing Mario. And I would always act like I was in the same game as them and recording with them. I don't know why I did that, if that was just me. All right, watch this. Oh, I'm actually insane. I'm fucking crazy. But yeah, YouTube has always been a dream of mine. And one of the main things though is doing YouTube with people. It sucks not having that as much anymore. As I said earlier, that's all I did was just make videos with them. They're like little time capsules on my channel. If you are striving to have the socialization, just put yourself out there. That's the main thing. Just put yourself out there. And that's what I did. And I'm seeing some results. YouTube alone is very hard. It is a straight mental game. One final thing I'd like to say is just don't reminisce too much on old things that you've already lost. Try to move on and find those new friendships. Try to just move on in general, and you will find new groups out there that also share that same passion as you do if you're wanting what I want to. So if you did enjoy this video, let me know. This is my second channel. Subscribe to my main one if you want. I don't really care. This channel is honestly just an experiment for me to vent about whatever is on my mind about YouTube, as I almost monitoring my journey. If you want to see another video like this, click right there, and I will see you later. See ya.